not even excited. I was. By them doing this to JoJo, they're fucking taking that opportunity for me to be reconciled with my fucking kids and my family.
You showed me this last time, man. What the f? JoJo, what the f? Where the f did you come from?
That side. Where you guys came from?
We just got here. Like,
Okay.
we literally just got out the grab.
Try to go to like secret doors. Or
Secret
Makati.
door? Yeah, I was just gonna go urban. I don't know yet though, bro. We literally just got out the taxi.
Hey, get my number. If there's anything I can do for you,
I think I got your number, bro.
No, the new one.
You have a new one. This is why I can't get hold of you.
They fucking kept on stealing my phone, these guys.
They stole the phone?
They kept on stealing it like fucking, it's always a setup, but you know, I never give up.
Yeah.
Fucking, they can steal as much as they fucking want.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
What's up,
You're
dude?
famous
I don't know how to
JoJo.
do it. Yes, sir, that's me.
Okay.
Hey, Daros, bail out on me. After he got the content, we promised the poor community that we're gonna provide for, you know, my feeding program. So he left me hanging. You know. But I told the poor community I cannot do this every day, but I can still continue on my feeding program once a week.
Okay.
So I'm still out in the street fucking hustling, you know, just so I can share the blessing with them kids. He cannot come back to the Philippines, to Makati no more.
Why
a lot
not?
of people are looking for him.
Why can't he come back to Makati though?
Oh, he's got a beef with a lot of people, especially with.
Okay.
And when I confronted him, this is the only answer I got from him. What about my plane ticket going to the Philippines? What about my hotel accommodation? Where am I going to get that money? When we started this, you never even mentioned about those things. The only thing that you mentioned is we're going to do this, we're going to do a video so we can show the whole world how these poor communities going. And but suddenly he told me, what about my plane ticket? He's not staying here no more. Whenever he came back, but he never stayed in Makati. Because he knows that we find where he's at. That's the answer I got from him. He told me, what about my plane ticket? What about the money? Look, one American guy donated, it's all in video, donated $1,000.
Yeah.
And we put it in video, the money, we bought big pots. We bought a cart. I did not use it for my own personal things. I've done it, but I did not. I even showed the guy who donated that money, this is where your money's coming, it's going. It never went into my pocket. So now I can continue on my feeding program, right? Showed up no more. So now I'm responsible because we promised poor community that we're gonna provide food for them every day.
Yeah.
He never showed up anymore. To the slum area and he promised these guys.
Okay.
And then now when he never showed up, everybody, the elders came up to me and told me that I used them for the content. I go, I'm not a user. Now the poor community came up to me and said, you're a fucking user. I said, no, I did not. So I told them, you know what, bail out on me. So this is what I'm gonna do, just to show you that that's not my intention. I will still keep on continuing on my promise to these kids, not to you motherfucking adults. So you guys can make your own way of making money, right? But I promise these kids, I'm gonna continue on doing it. And I don't give a fuck what you fucking think of me. So every Sunday I go there and feed the kids. But them adults, fuck them. I told them, you know what, it's the responsibility of these irresponsible parents. They make fucking babies and they leave them in the corner, man. You know, you see like little kids in the corner fucking starving. I mean, I cannot, you know, see those things, man. It fucked me up big time. Because they have no ways of making money. So they just stand there fucking, that's why they're so skinny, right?
Oh, you know, that's really surprised me.
And then when they see me, Kuya JoJo, far away, they see me, they run.
Yeah.
I mean, what he did was, the last time he was here, a few months ago, he gave me $1,000 from an American guy. And I could have put it in my pocket and have a great Christmas. But you know, I told the guy, I said, this on video, I want the guy to see what I'm gonna do with the money. So we went to the shopping area, I bought cart, I bought big cooking pot. I said, thank you so much, this is where your money is going to.
Okay.
It's not, I'm not getting anything for myself. Whatever it is that I'm spending is for the sake of the kids. I could have gotten myself a great Christmas. I could have went to the doctor and fucking get medication for my diabetes, but I did not. Because them little kids, man, they're so important.
Yeah.
That's why last week I had a fight with one of the fathers. I saw him fucking gambling and fucking drinking, and then the little kid was there fucking crying. Everybody's gonna try to gang up on me, right? And then one elder go, "What's the reason why you do that, JoJo?" I said, "Look, the little kid, that's his son, right? He's crying and he's not even caring about the kid.
Yeah.
We're the only Roman Catholic country these days, and then we treat our children like that." My parents did not fucking take care of me, man. They left me hanging like fucking. I grew up with fucking maids and fucking, and my family got money, right? But my mom and my dad never actually spent time with me. On Christmas, every Christmas I see them, you know. But then when I turned about 13, 14, I don't even want to see them on Christmas because whenever I see them and my brothers, I feel bad because they treat my brothers like special. And they treat me like crap. So before, when I was very little, I'm excited to see them, right? But then when I start seeing how they treat me compared to my brothers, I don't even want to see them. That's why when I got to the States, I only lasted 1 month living with my parents. And then after that, I moved out. Guess what? They came and visited me 4 months ago.
Your parents?
Yes.
They came here from West Covina.
The whole crew.
Wait, hold on.
Dad,
We didn't
mom,
know this. We
my
didn't know
brother.
this. Wait, so but what about your kids?
No.
They didn't come?
I wanted to see my kids, but the kids did not come. At first, my brother did not tell me that the whole crew is going to be there. My brother sent me a message, go, "JoJo, good to see you, brother." He said, "JoJo, I'm going to be in Makati and I want to see you. You know, before I go back to the US.
Your parents said this to your brother?
My brother.
Okay.
My eldest brother. So I said, "Sure, let's meet at the filling station." Like, he's about to go to the airport, and before he goes to the airport, he wanted to see me, just so to say hi. And I never asked him for anything. So I was waiting in front of the filling station. The first car that pulled over was my biological father. I wasn't even expecting. So, "Hey, Dad." So, you know, we were like casually, you know, we hugging, you know, we talked for a little bit, and then he said, "Your brother's about to come." So next, you know, a big fucking huge van with all these fucking employees from presidential office.
Yeah.
From Malacanang with secretary pulled out. And I'm like, "Who's this fucking VIP?" The next thing you know, in the front seat, my brother came down. So I'm like, "Wow, where did you get all this staff?" And then suddenly the door opens up automatic, and it's like a fucking first lady, my mother, with all the secretary from the office of the president, right? So I'm like, "What's going on?" So I hugged her. I was really excited to see them, right? I never felt the loving from them. We were having lunch, and you know how it is. They haven't seen me for a long time. They saw me. I was almost in tears when I saw them. I was kissing them, but I was like, "Mom, you know." They never even reacted to what I'm doing. So I have to excuse myself. I said, "Mom, I have to go. There's one thing I want you to remember. You don't even worry about me anymore. I'm an adult." I never felt it. Come on, homie, I'm an adult. I'm already 52 years old. If you haven't seen your family for a long time, you're gonna feel something like.
Of course.
You're gonna.
They're
not even excited. I was so excited to see. They did it just for the formality purposes. I never felt. My brother, when my brother saw that I was gonna cry, he looked at me like. And then he mentioned something. "This is the way it is." Yeah, and as if they're showing the whole world that even if they haven't seen me for a while, and they still would not tolerate a fucking drug addict like myself. For many years now, they never see me paranoid on the street. They never see me fucking raggedy. They never see me fucking. I speak with people. I don't give a who they are. I engage myself in an educated conversation. I work decently. It's been going on like this for a couple of years now. And with all the lies that these fucking people say, "Oh, you're a drug addict, you're a wife beater, fucking hey." They always try to put me, they set me up all the time just so they can ruin my reputation. And we all know why they do that, right? Just because of fucking synergy. Just because of something that I can provide. With all these blessings from God, gift that provides life, man. Look, I provide life for others, and yet I lose mine. I lose my family, I lose everybody. Because even they're my family, their priority is this now.
That's
Money.
so sad, man. That's so sad.
That's the reality. Guess what? I'm on the winning end. I stood my grounds.
Yeah, that's good though.
You know?
I'm just like, I'll just go back to your kids though. Like they didn't.
That's one other thing.
They didn't want to bring your
Dude,
kids.
I was adopted, right? When I turned 14, I have the urge that I'm like, I need to see my dad, no matter what. Even though my grandma tells me your dad is a bad person, she always like fucks around with many women, and that he doesn't even want to see your father is a bad person. Even though they keep on telling me this, when I start having, when I start growing up, when I start thinking, I go, I wanted to see my dad. I want to be with him, So I put so much effort for me to go to Manila, and sure enough, I managed to spend time with my dad. And guess what happened? When I spent time with him, I became the slave. I wake up 4:30 in the morning, I clean 3 cars before I go to school, and I took this sacrifice just so I can live with him. My brother wakes up at 7 in the morning and take a shower and go straight to school. My brother can have the right to use the car. I don't. I only have the right to wash him. And one time I took the car because I wanted to go out with a chick, right? I took the car, my dad went to Baguio. The moment he get back, my auntie snitched on me, right? Dude, I was 14 years old then. The moment when I opened the door, he straight punched me like a man, like, boom! And I brought the car back. I only used the car for like 15 minutes just so I can show them girls. You know what I mean? I was very young then, and he did that. And so to make the long story short, even up to this day, man, if I had that urge, I'm praying that hopefully my children, now that they're grown ups, would have the same feeling, especially my son.
To reach out to you.
Especially my son, man, we had such a great relationship when we separated. And no matter what my ex-wife tells them, because my grandma and my mother tells me your father's bad, and yet I took effort to be with my father. How come the other day, man, I was so sad, I was thinking about this, I go, and one guy told me the world has changed. It's not like when you were growing up that you have to see your father because you were raised in a different way. Now this is the new generation. Yeah, that's what the guy told me. This is the new generation. Don't even expect that your kids will be like you on how you felt for your dad. I just sat there and I go, if that's the way it is, so be it. I am not gonna cry over spilled milk. If they don't want to be with me or just see me or even acknowledge me as their father, for a couple of days I start feeling bad about them. I'll be like, like I'm having this negative, but then yesterday I start praying and I go, God, I cannot leave them. I cannot, I was upset. I would not see them as my kids anymore. But then 2 days ago I was like, I pray, God, I'm sorry I had that thought. But now I gotta love them more. Because even though they would not acknowledge me, instead of me hating them or being upset with the situation, I would love them more.
Okay.
I would send more messages on social media that I truly love them so much.
Okay. Of course. That's your kids.
My action shows.
It does.
People criticize so much. So
But does it really matter what people say about a person? No?
My kids are not stupid, man. I raised them being smart children. Before I would not even would want to see myself for what I used to be. I used to be the most paranoid person on earth, and I myself don't want to see me like that. It's been how many years now since I left that fucking life? It's been a lot of years now. Before the pandemic, that's when I started, being this drug addict, just being this fucking paranoid person, man. I managed to live a life, you're not gonna see me raggedy. Maybe, I may not have too much, but I am decent, I'm clean, I wash my clothes. And I present myself well. And it's been like this for many years, a few years now, maybe 5 years. And so when I present myself to people now, people be like, oh, you be looking good. I'm like, I've started getting a lot of compliments, right? And I keep on telling them, I'd rather have you say that, you changed rather than you compliment my looks, the way I carry myself, the way I put on clothes. These are only material things, superficial, man. Why don't you compliment me a little bit of something like on how I treat you guys now and how I mingle with people, It's rough. You guys are so lucky you don't have to go to the same situation, but don't take things for granted, homies. Just imagine, and whenever you encounter any problems, you start thinking of how JoJo's going, is living his life. Dude, I'm against all odds. Guess what? I'm so fucking upset, right? I posted a video of I'm cursing. I put that on social media tonight because I know by tomorrow that's gonna go viral, and by tomorrow evening, we'll be watching that fucking video. And I said, kaputa-puta ng putang ina mo. This just so I can get the president's attention. Putang ina mo! Kaputa-puta ng putang ina mo!
Today?
Yeah, it's on and cracking. When a lot of the mafia crew saw me like I'm normal and that I'm fucking can engage in a fucking normal conversation and educated conversation with them, and they see that this guy's deserving for what he deserved. They're all in here. If God is with us, who can be against us? I can smell them coming a mile away. I know how they do things. I know how they, this fucking spiritual bullshit, this synergy, I know how to work it. Guess what? A lot of these wife-stealing fucking... They came up to me and said, don't look for your wife no more. She's now living in my condo. You know why? This is what they told me. Because I got money and you don't. Like fucking that. Why do I get to get the insult? I don't give a fuck if my girlfriend's living with them on that condo now. But why come up to me and tell me the reason why? Because they got money and I don't. How many other Filipinos out here who's married, right? Who's living a life like me? So that means these have the right to fucking just get there and fucking grab their wives? I don't care if she takes my girlfriend, but never. Why would he want to come up to me and say, you know what, your girlfriend is now, don't look for your girlfriend no more. She's now living with me in my condo. And then I go, okay. And then he turned around and said, you know the reason why? Because I got money and you don't. What the fuck? Right? Why do we need to say those things? People talk too much bullshit, but when you're out in the street, you see what's really going on. These fuckers lie. Because they think, okay, JoJo's lying because look at him, he's paranoid. That was before. Look at him, he's on drugs. That was before. Now they cannot fuck with me in that manner no more. Now they send the police officer and I'll be like, yeah, what's wrong? Before they send the police officer, I'll be like, I'm not JoJo. Evidently, many times they did that. They traumatized me. And then they're gonna say, oh, he's paranoid. I'm not paranoid. And these people are fucking, oh, that's why. A lot of reasons why I'm even ashamed to claim I'm Filipino. It's how these fuckers do their shit. They all conspired. And you guys are the dumbest people on earth. Why? I already know what's going on, and yet they should treat me differently. You know, in the slum area, they now treat me differently. Now they tell me, this is what's happening.
In Tondo?
No, here in Makati. They
Makati?
tell me straight up. I already know what's going on. And you know what? If they did it differently, if they found out that I already know what's going on, they should have treated me differently. Right? But whatever it is that I have right now, I earn so fucking hard. And whenever I earn something, they try to fucking fuck me up. Try to get what he earned. They make it so much harder for me. And guess what? Now I'm so upset with these fuckers. You know why? By them doing this to JoJo, they're fucking taking that opportunity for me to be reconciled with my fucking kids and my family. These evil and demonic motherfuckers. From being reconciled with my family.
A lot has happened in a year.
Put yourself in my shoe. How would you feel? Especially now I got 3 grandkids. I'm so excited to see them, but how things are going on right now. Like, the time will come when everybody will regret this. The solution to the biggest problem will be the smallest. If you treated Jampong, if you treated JoJo fairly, everything will be ill. But now it's war. Spiritual powers, I am the one doing that. Whenever you feel like you're smelling my foot, that's my spiritual being, that's my magical power. Even if they deny, well, what are you talking about? I don't give a fuck how you think. I know the effect of what I'm doing. And I don't give a fuck with their comments. I don't give a shit. But I'm happy because fucking tomorrow, first thing in the morning, I'll feed you fucking shit for breakfast. That's how strong my spiritual being is. And so what? Right? I will try to fuck these people up as much as I can. Lies after lies after lies.
This is crazy. This is so crazy.
You guys, if you truly believe in what's right, yeah, each and every you guys have your own role. Have a little bit of balls to just tell the truth, like express yourself like how you see it. Don't be just like going with the flow. And one day you're gonna be thinking, no, you're gonna be like realizing that, hey, you know what, I did something right. Because when the truth comes out, the truth will always set free. I don't give a fuck about the video, you know why? Like I said, if God is with us, if God is with me, who can be against me?